Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the Standards Weekly Check-In. I'm Colin. Behind the camera we got Heavy Metal Dylan.
What's up?
Today we're going to be getting into some staff picks, flipping through the new arrivals and recently priced records, and addressing some viewer comments at the end of the video. As always, see anything you like, you can hit the DMs on Instagram, give the shop a ring, or just cruise by. We're open 11 to 8, 7 days a week. Without further ado, let's get into some staff picks. I'll lead off with one very left field. We've had this record around for a while. It's an old classic, played it a lot first time around. Revisited recently, still holds up. Very high quality, high energy music. If you like your Stacy Q's and the like, give old Shauna a shot.
Shauna?
That's Shauna. She's waiting to play music for you, and it's delightful. If you like your old school, high energy music. What are you listening to?
Oh, the complete opposite.
Something equally upbeat,
yeah.
cheery.
The haunting, atmospheric records of This Mortal Coil. I don't know, someone brought this in, and I haven't listened to them in a very long time.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot what they sounded like. And then I was like, oh yeah, this is why I stopped listening to them. But, good, boring music.
We've had some overcast weather. I think,
it's perfect.
Your gloomy, they call that stuff dream pop? I forget. What gets called? Cockatoo Twin gets called that.
Yeah,
I also don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I don't think they know what it means.
They have some tracks that are like more upbeat on that album anyway. I think the last song on that record.
Yeah, some instrumental joints and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice record, right?
Yeah.
It's like gloomy without being oppressive.
Yes, exactly.
Is it a vibe?
Kinda. I put it out there.
I think that's what they were going for.
Just a vibe.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Should we look through some records?
Sure.
Let's go. Since it is a launch of a new month, we were able to each exchange $250 because both of us lost the No Mean May challenge.
Or one, depending how you look at it.
So I gave you $250 and you gave me $250.
Yeah.
Because it was a draw.
Yeah.
Well, it's now Don't Be a Jerk tune, which is very different than No Jerk tune.
Yeah, way different. There's two different meanings.
So as part of Don't Be a Jerk tune, I can ask you this question without being a jerk.
Yes.
If you could learn Matrix style, no effort, no work, you can learn how to fight like expert level martial artist, or draw anything that's in your brain. What skill do you choose?
If I have the skill, I can earn money?
As well as you could if you had the skill, if you had earned it rightfully.
Oh, like, let's say I become like the best fighter.
Yeah.
I can get more money.
You're not like automatically, UFC champ. It's not like it's some unlocked God mode. You're just very good. You're competent.
Oh, I thought you were saying like I get God mode.
No, you're just at that level.
Okay.
You could still win, but you could also still lose. Just like how those people who are at that level win and sometimes they lose.
I was hoping to get Goku powers.
No Goku.
I'd still pick the fighting.
You know what I'm worried about with the fighting? The downside of that one is to the hammer, the whole world is a nail. All of a sudden, everything you're looking at is a chance to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you would just want to try it out all the time, and then they get knocked out.
Not necessarily though; they could just stab you still.
No.
All the dangers that come with fighting still exist.
But if you're still good at fighting,
maybe they are Goku. You don't know.
So, am I hearing you would rather draw?
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. You can be really old and still draw. You can know how to fight. But if your body doesn't agree with you, you're not going to be able to execute these things just because you have the knowledge.
Yeah, but when you're like 85, when are you really going to start fighting?
Again, when you're a hammer, the whole world is a nail.
It's true.
Viewer questions. This is the part of the video where we address the comments from last week's YouTube video. Leading off, we opened the floor to the people, Dylan.
Yes.
We asked for your summertime jams, in an attempt to maybe clear away some of this gray weather, which is horrifically, abjectly a failure. We did not clear up the weather.
Yeah, it's still here, not going away.
But we got some suggestions for the playlist. So you start making the playlist now, and you can, when the time comes, you'll be set. Metal Patriot hitting us with a bit on the nose, but I don't disagree. Pick for Summer Breeze from Seals and Crofts. Come on, it's an obvious one. Charlie Shafai hitting us with Megalodon by Guttural Slug. You know that one?
No.
New to me too. See, this is why we make the playlist. And Quebec from Ween. So the two I need to check out.
Yeah.
It's on my got blind spots there.
Is Megalodon about the shark?
Could be. We'll find out when the summertime comes, and it's okay. And we're talking about Highway 101 Rippers, new since 666. He's got a list for you. The person has a list for you, so stand by. Super Ape from Lee Perry. That's a great one. That's underappreciated in the canon of summer vibe music.
Yeah.
But just some roots reggae in general. That's always a go-to for sure. Hello Bastards from Lifetime, which I'm not opposed to. I always find myself listening to a little more melodic music when it gets hot out. And I can't butcher this name, so we'll put this one up here. It's on Analog Africa. So yeah, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's like music from countries with hotter climates always feels right to play.
Yeah.
And close off with a Meat Wave, The Incessant. That's another one I'm not familiar with. We gotta do some homework here.
I suppose.
That's not the end. We got more. Kanan Antares has a good one with the LA Guns first album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's 100%. I don't know what's so like inherently Southern Californian about like listening to hair metal in the summertime, but if that's wrong, I don't want to be right. I'll throw my answer, since we're somewhat on the subject, always Van Halen. Always Van Halen.
Where do you stop?
I mean 84.
Oh.
And Gene, you're saying Can't Buy a Thrill. And come on. On the Monday, the day after Steely Sundays, we're respecting Can't Buy a Thrill. Always.
Yeah.
Always Can't Buy a Thrill.
Yeah.
Always Can't Buy a Thrill.
Yes.
What about you, Dylan? You've been mum. You've been quiet this whole time. What's your summertime jam? Hit us.
As heavy metal Dylan, you gotta put in Surfin' MOD by MOD. You gotta throw in the Suicidal discography in there.
Yeah, it's a very, very, very Southern Californian.
Discography meaning stopping at Art of Rebellion.
You go that far?
Yeah, I can go that far.
Respect.
If Suicidal for Life ever makes it on streaming, but that album's harsh because it's like funny. That's all I got.
That's all you got. That's a good summer.
Thank you.
It's just a thrash summer playlist.
Hey, they don't call me heavy metal doing for nothing, man.
If you have any questions, comments, leave them in the YouTube comment section. We'll address them next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace. Is it a vibe?